So I'm gonna pull out some of the garlic. I pulled some out a little earlier, and then I think this garlic is ready to be pulled out too. And we planted it last year yet in fall time. So this garlic overwintered, and it's not one kind of garlic, it's a bunch of different ones. Just once in a while, we'd buy some at the store, and nice tasting garlic, so let's save a couple, plant it. Some started sprouting on us, so we just let's stick them in the ground. So yeah, there's different garlic, and for most of them we got the shoots off on, and I guess this is a different kind that they came out later, so we didn't pull the shoots out. As you can see, this is not the biggest garlic, but it's homegrown, natural. Oh yeah, and we prefer the garlic that has I'm not sure how you'd describe it, like one row of cloves. Preferably it's not the one that has like bunch of little ones, like a layer, and then there's more little ones and more little ones. See, this is a little better. Like I said, none of them are huge, like you have the elephant garlic, seems like, you have like a handful just from one clove. But this is just for us to eat, it's not like we're selling it or anything. This is good enough. It's something you don't have to pay for. So I'm gonna pull it out, and then I'm gonna lay it to dry out. Probably gonna put it in a greenhouse. It's gonna be protected from the rain, just in case it does rain. The stem seems like they're strong enough. They're pulling out pretty good. And if you could see, some of them are starting to split. I think this might be overdone already. I guess this is the most exciting part of garden harvesting, and garlic is one of those things that is kind of interesting to harvest, because you don't see what's underneath the ground. Like this disappointment over here, you can't tell what it is underground until you pull it out, compared to this one. We got bugs around them too. But see, this is fully ripe. It's already starting to split. So yeah, you get heads, like this, and you get heads like this. And of course, we like this kind a little more. See how this one is smaller. I'm not a professional at growing this, but people say when you have 4 of these leaves that are dry, it's time to harvest it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We could say 5th one is going down. But then some people say before that that this thing over here, it's supposed to curl around like that. So I don't know, this one is just because we did leave them on, that's why they're smaller. Not too bad. Kind of small. Oh yeah, this is the better one. So it could be that this is different varieties too, and that's why they're different size. See, these aren't too bad. It looks like some of them were ready to be pulled out a little earlier. See, this claw over here is all together, and then you have these 3 kind of coming apart here. So this is what happens when you leave the garlic in the ground for a little too long. If you could see, like from here it looks like, you know, regular garlic head, but then this close they're starting to separate, and if you break them off, see how the garlic is starting to form another head on the inside already. See, now this looks like another head of garlic. I think I'll just leave that row over there, and then I will harvest all the ones over here. I'm gonna pull some garlic out from here and harvest this stuff. And over here we have it kind of, it's garlic. We have some dill that's grown in here, just a little bit. We're leaving this stuff for the seed, so it's gonna go into seed, and then we're probably gonna just shake it off to plant more around. And then over here we have some, I don't know, I guess this is something like the Egyptian walking onion or something like that. We have no idea if this is it or this is something like it. We're just given this by people, and they're like, hey, we have this kind of onion, grows a little different than regular onions, so like here's a couple of seeds, so we just put them in. So let's look at the garlic. Not bad, not bad. Here it is. See, so it's not bad. Pretty good size. And we haven't planted about, like in a row this way, about every 4 inches, I'd say, and then maybe about 6 inches between the rows. And pull this out. See, this is how deep we have it sitting in the ground, and so I mean that was enough for it to overwinter, so it didn't get frozen and it came through. And actually we had some of them came through in the fall, and we were actually worried that, you know, the tops might freeze, but they did pretty good. And some of them came out in the springtime. Yeah, garlic is not the only thing that's getting pulled out. Weeds gotta get pulled out too. Like over here. See, big weed, and there is a smaller garlic beside it. Even though the head don't look much smaller than others, but a little bit compared to this one. See how bigger the better. Yeah, it doesn't take long to harvest the garlic, especially since the ground is nice and moist and it's kind of soft. You know, it rained just yesterday, so I mean the stuff pulls out, no effort at all. And I think there is 2 heads over here too. Nice size. So if you look over here, it is a lot smaller than most of the other ones. You know, the other heads are at least a quarter bigger. But yeah, if you want bigger garlic, you get rid of this. So let's finish harvesting the garlic. Yeah, these are two tiny ones. And what's it? One more. So see all this garlic, I have to let it dry. And this is from about maybe it's about 4 foot long that way and about maybe 3 feet this way. Yeah, we got a bunch of garlic, so it doesn't take much space and it's easy to grow, it's easy to harvest. So for now I spread the garlic kind of under the table so it would be in the shade. And I have about 34 heads. So this is from that section about 3 by 4 feet. So I did have some garlic that I guess came up a little later than other ones. So these heads, we left them on, and I thought they were supposed to crawl around like that, but I guess this ones did not. They just start to flower. So I'm gonna pull some of them out, maybe a little couple. Some people were saying how they renew their garlic by growing it from the seed, so it takes a couple of years for that. So maybe we'll try that, leave a couple of them. Here are the heads where we did not cut the tops off. These things. And maybe we'll let those flower. See what's gonna happen with them. I go put this garlic to dry. Here I have other garlic drying over here. Yeah, if you look, the ones I just pulled, they're on a smaller size, you know, compared to some of the other ones. Of course, not all the ones I pulled before are that size, but it's all good. Once in a while I come and turn it. I guess I could hang it somewhere to dry too. So garlic is drying off. I'm gonna hang it soon. I'm gonna take some bigger ones to leave to plant for next year. Nice sized heads. To say the better stuff you plant, the better crops you're gonna receive. So if you want to have bigger garlic, you gotta plant bigger cloves. Choose some better ones this year. And here I have more garlic hanging, drying pretty good, ready to be stored for winter. I don't think I'm gonna keep it in here because it's gonna get too cold, it's gonna freeze, so we'll have to rehang it somewhere. So yeah, just a bunch hanging in the garage. Just when you walk in, you could just grab some quick. We have a couple different varieties. Some like this one. See how big of a clove it has? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty much it has 4 cloves of garlic. And you see, like we have here is a bigger one. This one has like big cloves. This is what we like. You could see this one over here has like purplish cloves. I don't know, we had it before, we really like that. And then there is some that we're not in favor, is this kind. You wanna know, this is bigger cloves, but like on the inside, see how it has smaller cloves, even though they're not too bad yet. And I know there are some varieties that have even smaller cloves. We're not big fans of this kind of garlic. And this is the kind of garlic we like. And I know this is a hard neck. Can't bend it. I think this, well, see, like this is a soft neck variety, I think. That's just my guess. Oh, let's cut where they see the purple one. I'll take it in the house. Kind of just peel this one off. So it has all the 4 cloves. Yeah, it has like a purplish tint to it. So I think before, like taste wise, it was one of our favorite varieties of garlic, and has bigger cloves. You know, you peel it off. So this is what we enjoy. Now this is the better sized garlic. Like this one has, I think I counted like 9 cloves, but these are big cloves. They're not just small stuff. And like even compared to, you know, like this thing's over here. See that? It's like 2 or 3 times bigger. Here's 1 clove. Those were 2 cloves, so this is 1 clove. So that's the good garlic. It has a bunch of cloves and they're big. So this is the difference, how I understand it, between a hard neck and a soft neck. So I think this one and this one are hard neck garlics, and then this one over here, and this one over here, this is a soft neck garlic. These two, can't hold them straight. See how you hold them at the same place, but hard neck stays on, soft neck, well, that's why it's soft. Because this is what you can do with a soft neck that you can't really do with a hard neck, at least I can. Just a matter of getting started. There we go. So if you have it started, and just continue. Make a braid out of them. How are your soft neck braided? The hard neck garlic, I can't do it because it's too woody. See, you can't really bend it, it just almost breaks. It's kind of raining outside and I am under a metal roof, so it might be a little loud, but anyways, what I wanted to show is one weird garlic, at least it's weird to me. See this head, I guess we kept it on the ground for a little too long, but that's not the weird part to me. This is the weird part. Seems like it started making a second head on a stem. So there is like garlic, like a second garlic bulb on the inside. I know, like I said, you know, you have stuff like that. Those garlic, I never heard the garlic forming a second bulb on the stem. So real garlic cloves. So yeah, that's a one word garlic.